Good morning, viewers. I am Grace Ajuruchi from Sokafi TV. Okay, with me here is Mrs. Abolaji
Deborah.
Deborah, and we'll be talking on stress management. Um, Most of the times we go through stress on our daily activities, maybe because of a long day at work or because of certain activities we go through in the day. Maybe we're stressed due to pressure from the office or one thing or the other that is happening in the home front, and we get to be not balanced, not really in a good mood because of we're facing a lot of challenges in our day-to-day activities. But here we'll be talking on how to manage stress, how to be on top of our game and still have a fruitful day and still be relaxed and still be in a good mood. So we'll listen to what Deborah has to say on stress management.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Grace.
Yes, ma'am.
So when we are talking about stress, we cannot rule out stress in our life.
Yeah.
Stress is part of life, but how you manage it depends
Matters.
on individual. So we can say stress is a pressure, like or an unfavorable pressure that you see in daily activities. You understand? So, and we have a lot of different type of stress, but the major type of stress is acute and chronic stress. So
Okay.
the acute stress is a short-term stress. We can classify that under physical stress. What you
Okay.
go about on your daily activities, that's an acute stress. But we're talking about the chronic stress is a long-term stress that can even result into illness and diseases.
Okay.
So this one we can classify it under mental stress, emotional stress. Some people, they are undergoing mental stress that leads to depression.
Mm.
Some depression leads to suicide.
Mm.
Do you understand? So that's a chronic stress. And when you didn't take care of it, it's dangerous to human health. So before we even say, okay, how can we manage the stress? We need to even identify whether we are stressed or not. The first thing is you identify whether you are stressed or not. The second one is to identify the stressor. I mean, stressor is something that is stressing you.
The thing
The
behind
thing behind what
stress.
that is bringing
The
the
stress.
stress to you. So you identify the stressor and the reason behind the stressor. Okay, what is bringing this stressor? What is bringing this situation? Let me know. So when you now know, then you will now know the strategy that works for you as human, as a personal strategy. Not all strategy works for everybody.
Everybody.
You understand? As not all medicine is okay for everybody. So that's how management of stress is. So you now know, okay, what is the strategy that works for me? Then you now put in the strategy. And we can say, what are the symptoms of stress? Some people don't even know they are stressed until their neighbor or their friends tell them, you are stressed. The way you behave, it means you are stressed. We have behavioral stress. You just see someone just get angry all of a sudden, and it's not like that before. So that's a behavioral stress. So when you begin to see people getting moody, or usually lack of concentration, you are already thinking far, and you are sitting with someone, they are talking to you, you are not hearing, you are not with them. So you lack concentration. Stress is coming in bit by bit. So you see poor sleeping, you cannot sleep in the night. You just know that you cannot sleep. You are having tough time in sleeping. Stress is knocking at the door. You need to do something about it. And some people, they are obsessed. Obsession is still part of symptoms of stress. Okay, this thing is not working. I don't want to let go. I'm holding on to it. You are stressing yourself. From there, pressure will come in.
Because you can't change it.
You can't change it. So I would just say there are many ways that we can deal with stress, but I think I have 5 A's that I know that is important for everybody to do in managing stress. So the first one is avoiding. I'm using a continuous tense because it's a day-to-day activity that we go through. We can't lie. Everybody is stressed. Financial stress is there and all that. So avoiding, that means you don't procrastinate what you are supposed to do today till tomorrow. So if you leave what you're supposed to do today, you leave it till tomorrow. Tomorrow you didn't do it. Next tomorrow, same thing, you didn't do. It's become a pressure. You don't have time again. So the pressure will mount on you. It will mount on you. You begin to stress, emotional stress, mental stress. you are just irrational. You'll be behaving irrationally because there is a pressure coming to you. So avoid what you can do today. Avoid it taking it to the next day so that you will be out of stress. So the second one is altering. How do you alter things? I mean altering, to alter something. That means having a scale of preference in your day-to-day activities. Okay, I want to go to the market today. I want to go to office today. I want to do this today. I want to see someone. I have a lot of meetings to do. Like I have 10 activities within short period of time. How do I alter them? And I know that if I go through all these today, I'm going to be stressed. How do I do it? Make a scale of preference. Which one is most important? So you will not do the one that is important for that day. That's why we say a goal at a time. Not that you just be doing for one. You will not even have a successful day. So make a scale of preference. Do that switch that is important at that particular time. Then other things can follow next day. So the third one is to adapt. That's where most people have problem. Yes, the situation has come. Family situation has come. Financial situation has come. Yes, the stressor has come. How do you manage it? Then you adapt. What you cannot run away from, you adapt to it.
Yes.
The first thing is that take a deep breath. Now, when you are taking that deep breath, think, if I do this thing, will it be a benefit for me in the next 5 years? If it's not going to be a benefit for you in the next 5 years, don't take another 5 minutes to say no. That's where some people get it wrong. The ability not to say no for everything. If they tell you that, yes, I can do it, your boss in the office tell you, can you take this task? And you know your capability that you cannot. You say, yes, I can do it. And you know this thing will stress you. So you adapt to some situations. Do it once and for all. If you cannot do it, learn to say no. To have a long life, it is very important. You must learn to say no to some certain things. Not everything is yes. So the fourth one is accepting. You accept the situation.
Okay.
You understand? So I can have a target. As a human, all of us have targets. Each year you can say, okay, this is my target for 2024. In the next 3 months, this is what I want to achieve. In another 6 months, this is what I want to achieve. For example, let me just give as an example that, okay, in the next 3 months, I want to buy a car. That's my target. That one is a physical stress. Okay, is a normal positive stress. This is what I want to stress about to get my car. I know I will work hard to get my car. That's a positive stress. But when it's becoming a pressure, it's turning to negative stress.
Yes.
It's not good for your health. So when people refuse to accept stress, they will now say, I will not change my perception. This is what I must achieve. When in the second month, I'm not even seeing like I want to buy a bicycle. And I'm saying, yes, that car. You begin to put yourself under unnecessary pressure. You understand?
Yes.
So you accept the situation and the perception. Change your perception. So people, when they stand on a point, they don't want to change. And it's bad. That's why they begin to have heart attack. This stroke will come in. You are just rigid. You don't want to change your mind. You don't want to realize the situation. You don't want to realize the stressor. So, okay, the fifth one is activeness. And part of activeness is having exercise, regular exercise. And part of regular exercise is taking a walk, 10 to 15 minutes walk daily.
Okay.
Yoga, doing yoga exercise, meditation. You can just have some little time by yourself. You meditate. So this will help you relieve stress in your body system. Because when you do the exercise, when your body is active, your brain releases endorphins that calms you down.
Okay, what can you do immediately you find out that you're stressed out?
The first thing you do immediately when you know that you are stressed, if it is physical stress, take a rest.
Okay.
Physical stress, you are stressed out physically, you are not feeling okay, you take a rest. Then if it's an emotional stress or a mental stress, behavioral stress, you take a deep breath and know the stressor. So when you now know the stressor, will help you to find a way or the strategy to be able to tackle the stressor.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So, apart from the exercises you gave us,
Okay.
what other exercises can we do to eradicate stress? Apart from taking a walk, um, calming down, meditation, what other exercise can
Then
we do?
some people when they are stressed, they listen to music. Music
Oh,
also heals. You
yeah.
see some people, they when they come back from work, they will horn music. They
Mm,
begin to listen to music. Some people dance. It's still part of exercise. So these things we elevate, we eradicate stress in our body. And you eat proper diet.
So, when someone is stressed out, what illness causes stress?
Okay. So majorly when we are stressed, when the stress is a negative stress,
Mm,
we have heart attack.
okay.
That's why you say most people that have heart attack, that have a heart disease illness, they will say they should take a lot of rest from maybe from work. Some people will be doing their work and they from there they have stroke. They will just you notice some people will just fall down immediately and their hand they have a partial stroke. Their hand, one of their hand and their leg is not working. It's because of due to stress.
Mm,
Do you understand? So from heart attack, it will lead to stroke. People have high blood pressure, from high blood pressure to heart attack, from heart attack to stroke, from stroke can result to death if it is not properly managed. So the second one, we have ulcer. Some people say, okay, I'm having ulcer. You're having ulcer. What causes your ulcer? Because you might be having a physical stress and you forgot to even eat. You are at work from morning till night. You are just working. You didn't take water. You did not eat. When you did not eat today, you did not eat the next day. Ulcer is coming in. You are opening up the inner lining of your stomach, and ulcer is coming. You begin to have ulcer. That's another thing on its own. The second one is mental illness, especially for those that have emotional stress. Maybe they have a heartbreak, maybe in relationship problems and all that. You just see them, they begin to behave irrationally. Mental illness will come in. Mental disorder will come in. That's another illness that can be caused by
by
stress.
stress.
The another one is infertility,
Hmm.
especially for women. When we are too stressed, when you are trying to
Wow, I'm just
conceive,
hearing this for the first time.
when you are trying to conceive, the doctor will tell you, calm down. When you worry a lot, even your hormones, your estrogens will not release. It will not release before, so that you'll be able to take in. It will not release your eggs. So infertility, stress can cause infertility, and it's very dangerous. So when a woman is trying to conceive, you need to calm down so that you can conceive. So infertility, stress is a major illness in infertility. So when you want to get pregnant, you relax, you calm down. Likewise, men overworking, when they work, you are not even having time to rest. Some people even have low sperm count, poor diet. Some people, when they are stressed out, they go ahead to be taking alcohol. Men, you understand, so that they think the strategy will help them relieve stress, but yet it's affecting fertility
Issues.
issues in them. They begin to have low sperm counts and all that, azoospermia and all that. So that's some. There are a lot of illness. Some kidney disease. When you are not taking a lot of water, you are just walking. You are not drinking, because we have to be drinking enough water. Some people have kidney stone. Some people have kidney disease. From there is part of stress. Stress affects your brain. It affects the heart. It affects the pancreas. It affects the uterus. It affects every part of it. It affects the stomach. Even it affects the bones, every part of us. When there is too much stress, it affects us. Stress is not our friend. We need to manage it.
Thank you, Mrs. Abolaji Deborah, for throwing more insight on how to manage stress.
It's my pleasure.
You're welcome, ma.
Thank you very much.
And our viewers out there, I believe you've gotten one or two tips on how to manage stress. Stress is something we face on our day-to-day activities, but we have to learn to manage it properly. We have to learn to know what to do when we're stressed out. We have to know what to do when we're overwhelmed by our work activities, by family issues, by whatsoever problems we're going through, we should know how to put it aside and just calm down and relax, take a deep breath, take a walk, um, do read a book, meditate, listen to music, and I believe with that you'll feel much better, you'll feel relieved. Thank you very much, and God bless you. I am Grace Ajuruchi from Sokafi TV. See you next time. Bye.